We are going to discuss about polymorphism in C#. The sixth concept, polymorphism. What is poly? Means many. Morphism, ways or actions. So one in many forms. So there is a film called The Shavatar. The Shavatar. Kamal Hassan, you know the actor. He played 10 different roles. The person is same person playing a different roles and different situation. This is called polymorphism. One in same person, many personalities, right? Now this is called polymorphism. Let's take this example. You'll easily remember. What is polymorphism? One in many forms. Now, how to achieve polymorphism? So polymorphism in one in many forms. And what are the ways of achieving polymorphism? There are two ways. One is overloading. First, types of polymorphism. Compile time polymorphism, runtime polymorphism. Compile time polymorphism will also call it as overloading. No, uh, early binding or static binding. Runtime polymorphism will also call it as late binding, dynamic binding, or we can say late loading also. So polymorphism, there are two ways of achieving polymorphism. One is compile time polymorphism. Second, runtime polymorphism. And compile time polymorphism will also call it as early binding, static binding, or early loading. Runtime polymorphism will also call it as a late binding or dynamic binding. And compile time polymorphism we can achieve with the help of overloading. And runtime polymorphism we can achieve with the help of overriding. Overloading, again, there are two ways of achieving. One is operator overloading. Second, method overloading. Operator overloading and method overloading. Overriding, we have one way to achieve, that is method overloading. So what is polymorphism? Polymorphism, one in many forms. There are two ways of achieving. There are two types, compile time, runtime. This is called build time, compile time. Runtime, when you execute the program. So this can be achieved with the help of overloading. This can be achieved with the help of overriding. Overloading, again, operator overloading, method overloading. Overriding, we have method overriding. Okay, this is called polymorphism. Now let's see how to achieve this. Let's go one by one. Let me check operator overloading. I'll go to Visual Studio. Select 3. Operator overloading or sample. I'll take one main method. So here I'll take one static method. Static void and index into console.write line. It's plus right. Result of so 0 we want to display x value, 1 we want to display y value, and in 2 we want to display this result argument. So, okay, this is the question. Now how we will call, in since it is a static method, you can directly call like this in main method and then come on it console dot read key. Now let's run the example. So what I'm doing now, add of 10 command 20. So I'm passing x value is 10, y value is 20, which I'm doing x plus y here. So now if you see the result, 10, 20 is 30, right? This is addition. Similarly, I'll do it for one more method, but here I change the type of the data. So instead of int, I'll give string. Okay. Now here to call this method, what I'll give? Hello. Hmm. Sorry. Okay. Right. Hmm. So here I want to call the string method. How to call? Within double quotes because it is a string. 100. Yes, sir. Should be string. Now 100 plus 200, which will give you 100,200. Why? Because it is a string. What it will do? It will do the concatenation. Okay. Suppose let's take 10, 20 only. First example, you are getting 30. Second example, you are getting 1020. Why? Because it is doing the concatenation instead of string. Since it is a string, it is doing concatenation. Since it is an integer, it is doing the addition. So operators are same, but based on the operand data type. Sorry, operand. This is x and y are the operands. Plus is the operators. Based on the operands data type, it is deciding whether it has to do the addition or concatenation. If operands are integers, it is doing addition. If operands are string, it is doing the concatenation. So 1020 if you give here, it will give 30. 1020 if you give here, it is giving 1020. Same operator playing a different role in different situation. Now we'll see what is method overload. That is void add. I have a method which is doing int x, int y, which is console of right line, which is x plus y. Addition is x plus y. Okay. So which is giving x and y. For example, add of 1, 2, which will give you the 3 as result, right? So what is method overloading? How to create overloading? I will create one more method. I'll create one more method. I'll try to run it. It should give me compile time error here itself. I'll just build it. Build failed. Okay, IntelliSense is not working faster today. Don't know why. Let me close the Visual Studio and open it again. Here itself, it will give you the. It should give me the build error. So it won't allow to execute. I mean to create one more method with same name. So there is a build errors. So what is the build error? So method. Now it is seen. It is showing. If you hover here, method overloading example, which is your class overloading example, already defines a method called add with the same parameter types. What it is saying, you have created already a method with same parameter types. Means with different parameters you can create, but not with same parameters. So what I'll do here, int x int y is there. I am going to create one more int set. Now it is allowing zero errors. This is called method overloading. So what is the ways of achieving method overloading? Number of args are different. So if you see here, number of arguments are different. If you see method 1, we have only 2 arguments. Method 2, we have 3 arguments. Right? In this particular scenario, we can achieve method overloading. How to call this particular method now? In add 1, 2, and 3. It will call this particular method. So now I'll create one more method with same name and same signature, but I'll change the type here. You could choose the variables like images with the. No, that doesn't work. It's based on the C. If you give A, B, C, also doesn't work because it depends on the type of the data. So I'll create more example. And here, instead of int, I'll give the float type. I have changed the type. Now also it's allowing. So what is this? Add of 1, 2, 4. F stands for float, right? So here, type of arguments are different, right? So this is second scenario. And there is one more scenario. If you see here, let me shift this position into middle or into first somewhere. It should not match the position. Okay, this is one case. Or you can create like this also it will allow. Okay. Third, order of arguments are different. Third, I have created 2 examples. One is also fine. Okay. Why I am creating 2? To show you how it works. So in this case, how you give? So you give like this: 1, 2, 4. Second, add up 1, 4, 2. Third scenario, add up 4, 1, 2. These are all the possible ways to do the method overloading. Method name must be same. Signature can be different. Okay. What is signature? Parameters, arguments. How many ways you can do overloading? There are 3 ways. First scenario, 2 arguments. Second scenario, 3 arguments. Number of arguments are different. Second, type of arguments are different. Third scenario, order of the arguments are different. These are the 3 possible scenarios to achieve the method overloading. So I have a smartphone. This also should have a SMS functionality, right? So what I'll do, usually what we have to do, we will implement again, but it's not the right way. Since we have already a method, so I want to override. That's the reason why I give the virtual. Why virtual? It can be override. Okay. Now, text message and along with voice message is sending. So that's it. This is called overriding. What can be override? If you want to override, the method should be a virtual in the base class, and you need two classes at least, base class and derived class, and method name must be same. Signature also should be same. For example, int. Okay, let's take this example. Okay, so now let me addition class. Let's see. In addition, I have another public void add index int void. So the first line addition is specific. Same method I have. Okay, now so here I want to do the overloading. So if you want to overload, you have to do the virtual, and there should be an inheritance. So now it will give you the suggestion. So it hides the inherited member. If you want to make it, then do the override implementation. Void override. Now addition of 0 1 is something like this. I have different implementation. And so yes, this is called overriding. And I'll have a method here. If you want to call a addition add, then see here, method name, signature both should be same for overriding. Addition add addition equals to new addition if I do. So where it will go? Addition equals to new addition. Okay. So this is important. With which class you are instantiating, it will go to that particular class. Now it will go to this method, which will call the first class method or addition add method of addition class. Okay. Second, LC. Now which will call the add method of calculator class. And there is one more scenario. Now it will call which method? Can you guess guys? Yes. Why? Because of new calculator. Understood guys. Let's run it now. First scenario only it should call the first class method. Remaining two scenarios, it should call me the derived class method. Oops, also not read. Let me get the regular here. Let's run it now. Addition. Second, calculator addition. It will go to calculator addition. Third, also it will go to calculator addition. Understood guys? Any doubts here? Line number 31. Yes. Yes. In some scenarios, you have to suppose if you do like this, right? If you do like this, you won't get this one. You will get because there is an inheritance, but since you have a override method, you can't invoke this method here, base class method. So to invoke the base class method, there is a different way. Okay. So how? Like base dot method name that I'll tell you. Okay. So now I want both the things, this one as well as this one. In this particular scenario, we go for this. Okay. So let's create one example with same overriding. Okay. So invoke like this and test it once. Then we have to discuss two more things about this overriding. Okay. Do it this guys. Let's take a new example. What I will take now. Ah, there is two more things we have to discuss, right? So let's see that one. Able to see? We have method here, SMS. Here also I have method SMS. Now, if I want to call this method here, simple, base dot SMS. To call base class method. Ask you guys. If you want to call this method here, just base dot SMS. It will call this. Yes. Now let's assume I have one more method. What is this new hiding? Okay. So what is this? Let's see now. So for time being, I'm just hiding this one. So this one I'll just hide. If you want, you can test this. Okay, I don't want to make you more confused. This is to access base class method. Okay, you can uncomment and test it. Now, what is this new keyword? Okay, what will happen now? So let me do first base mobile. This I'm just commenting this. Okay, I'll just concentrate on only calling. This already, right? This is our normal method. So now mobile equals unit base mobile dot calling. And surprise. Check it. So now here we have a base mobile equals to new base mobile. It is calling that particular method now. So let me debug now how it works. Let me run it now. More than one entry point. So make it to I mean oh thank you. Now it is calling this base class method. Okay. Now this is calling derived class method. The third scenario, it is calling base class method. Usually in earlier case, it was calling derived class method since it is a new was there, right? Correct? Correct, guys. In this case, it was calling, okay, see, in this example, base class method, derived class method, derived class method. But here, in our case, it is base method, this method, derived class method. And it's a case. Okay, let's run this. Let's see the output. Voice calling, video calling, where from when it is a hiding, it is over hiding. Okay, so this is overloading. Any doubts here? Yes. Over. Yeah, yeah. what is this overhiding? Okay, so when we are using a new keyword, right? So this time this is hiding. Okay, this method is hiding. Okay, so when you create object with this, okay, base class equals to new derived class. When suppose if it is a overloading, it will call derived class method always because new instance is important. But when you are doing overhiding, it will call the base class method because of overhiding, because of this new keyword. Create one example, okay, and try this. So if you get any doubts, ping me after that case. Okay, we'll wind up for now. We'll connect on tomorrow. Thank you, guys.